Bhajana-rahasya, Bhajana-rahasya, fifth chapter. Hey Prabhu, I'm your eternal servant. Unfortunately, I left you and became entangled in Maya. So I'm drawn in this ocean of material existence. Please be merciful. Please be merciful and give me a place in lotus feet, like a dust in lotus feet. So yesterday we were listening how in the stage of Ashakti, the sadhaka, how he is crying and crying. And is praying to Lord. And is praying to Lord, praying to Lord. And in the stage of Shakti, he has some abhas, some semblance, aparência of his spiritual form. Listening to the call of this kind of devotee. This sadhaka, which has already crossed Shraddha, Anartha Nivriti, and is in stage of Ruchi. Even the heart of Krishna melts when he listens to the call of this devotee. So we were listening. How the devotee becomes so humble and is praying to Lord in this way. Because the more you are free from anarthas, the more your nishta, and your ruchi and your ashakti will come to you. And slowly, this is the Swarupa Abhas, means the semblance of your spiritual form. Aparência da forma espiritual. You have this realization in your heart. Just like yesterday I was speaking. For example, if you travel to some place you don't know. You don't know which place is the east. So to know where is the east, what you must do? Brahma Muhurta, wake up and You have to check in the Brahma Muhurta time before sunrise. Which direction is more illuminated? Which direction is more illuminated? Then saying this, you can conclude, oh, that direction is east, because soon sun will come. In that place, that's why illumination is there. Sorry, then after some time, the sun will rise. Sorry. So then you can understand that was really the east. Always the sun rises in the east. East leste. In the east. Leste. Leste. The sun always rises in the east. So like this, when the Naishtiki Bhakti comes, this Raja and Tamoguna, they go away. The heart becomes very pure, and you attain the stage of Shuddha, like this purity. Purity. If you take shelter of Gurudev without any duplicity and hypocrisy, then you have the taste in listening Lord Harikatha. So here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is explaining. You have to, without duplicity and hypocrisy, take shelter of the feet of Gurudev. Then you'll have the ruchi, taste for Harikatha. Because until we have this duplicity and hypocrisy in our hearts, then actually we cannot realize our spiritual form. That's why slowly when doing the bhajan, how can we get this? Sorry, what was the beginning of the, sorry. Okay, have to become free from the duplicity and hypocrisy. And do bhajan. So there's the Grantha Bhagavat and the Bhakta Bhagavat. And Bhakta Bhagavat. The Bhakta Bhagavata means the devotee. He's higher than the book. Higher than the book Bhagavatam. So under the guidance of the Bhakta Bhagavat, so in the stage of Nishtha, the mind is one-pointed. And by the association of the devotees, the Falgu Vairagya is destroyed. What is Falgu Vairagya? What is Falgu Vairagya? There's a river called Falgu. People go there for Shraddha. There's a mark of Krishna feet there. So near this place, people go there for giving offerings to the forefathers and offer this in the river Falgu. The name of the river is Falgu. These oblations to the forefathers. Oblações aos antepassados. But externally, this river has not much water, doesn't have water. But if you dig a little bit the sand, you'll see the current underneath. Inside the sand, the flow of water is running in this river, Falgo. Understand? This name of this river is Falgo. Mahaprabhu on the banks of this river. Gaia, man. Is Gaia? Is in Gaia. Okay. So Mahaprabhu went to this place, this river. This place is in Goa. Mahaprabhu gave offering to his father, deceased father, when his father died, the Shraddha in there. And Mahaprabhu also saw this mark of the feet of Vishnu there. So Mahaprabhu went to Gaya to do the Pindadan. Pindadan, you know, when your father died. So externally, Mahaprabhu went to Gaya for doing the Pindadan. Pindadan, yes, it's like, you know, offering for your father or someone who died, you know. It's oblations, funeral oblations, oblações fúnebres. So, but when Mahaprabhu went to Gaya, he met Ishwara Puripan. And then Mahaprabhu took a Diksha mantra from Ishwara Puripan. So Mahaprabhu told, Mahaprabhu said, my trip to Gaya was successful just because I saw you talking to his guru, Ishwara Puri. If you go to Tirtha, like his goal of Mahaprabhu was to go there to the Tirtha, to Gaya. Mukti ho jate. Oh, his father. Okay, like if you make the Pindadan for someone, that person will be liberated. Pindadan, the ceremony of Pindadan gives Shraddha ceremony. Shraddha. Mahaprabhu went to Gaya to do this Pinda to Ishwarapuri. Ishwarapuri Kubha. So Mahaprabhu told to Ishwarapuri Pada, I came to do the Pinda here. But when I had the darshan of your lotus feet, all of my karmas were destroyed. If some person dies, then Shastra say you have to make the Pindadan for him. But this is a naimitic karma, temporary karma. If you make the Pindadan for someone, the person gets mukti. 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 But only having the darshan of the feet of great saints, Shuddha Bhakta, 14 generations automatically are liberated. So Mahaprabhu said, my trip to Gaya is successful. Why? Because I had the darshan of your lotus feet. Whose lotus feet I'm talking about? About the feet of Ishwara Puri. Mahaprabhu saw the feet of Ishwara Puri and his trip to Gaya was successful. So Mahaprabhu offered himself to the feet of Ishwara Puri. Then Mahaprabhu took Diksha mantra from him. So who is the Diksha Guru of Mahaprabhu? Ishwara Puri. Mahaprabhu started crying. Dakshina. Dakshina, Guru Dakshina. After taking the Diksha, you have to give donation to Guru. Mahaprabhu told, I don't have anything with me. What can I give to you? Then Mahaprabhu told to Ishwara Puri, I don't have anything to give you, so I give you my own body to you. I surrender my own body unto you, unto your lotus feet. There was one lawyer. There was one lawyer. Every day, he used to go to the temple and he used to listen Harikatha from the guru of the temple. So the guru used to speak Bhagavad Katha and his lawyer used to read, to listen every day, sir. So one day this lawyer thought, I want to take Diksha. Because Shastra says, if you drink water from someone who has no Diksha, you go to hell if you drink water from the hands of someone who has no Diksha. There's a shloka in the Shastra. If you from the hands of someone who has no Diksha, if you drink water from the hands of someone who has no Diksha, you go to hell. Hell. So what is the meaning? You have to take Diksha. Then this person, so he had to take Diksha. He wanted to take Diksha. So he told to the Guru, please give me Diksha. Guru said, okay, very good. Gurudev said, come tomorrow. Tomorrow is a good day. Tomorrow is Purnima, like tomorrow really is Purnima. Shave your head and come. No, go. Put a clean cloth, washed cloth, a clean cloth. A clean cloth and come. Put tilaka and come. Okay, Gurudev. Tell me one thing, please. What is the dakshina I have to give you? Because after taking Diksha mantra, you have to give dakshina, donation to Guru. Guru said, I don't need any dakshina, I don't want. Devotee said, Gurudeva, please tell me. Please tell me, what can I give you? Do you want a juice? Do you want a cloth? Do you want a shoes? What do you want? Whatever you want. Gurudeva, please tell me without duplicity. Be honest and tell me. What do you need? What do you want? I will give you the donation of whatever you want. Gurudeva just said, okay. Tomorrow, early in the morning, come? Yes, I'll come. Okay, donation, I tell you. Gurudev said, go, bring the topmost inferior thing you have, the most inferior thing you have, the lowest thing you have, something which has no use. So, no use, then you bring for me. Okay. So the person came back to his house, but the whole night he was thinking, what I have to give? What is the lowest thing I have? What is the lowest thing I have? Gurudev asked me to give this. So he was thinking the whole night, what is this thing? The lowest. Tomorrow I take Diksha. After the Diksha, I have to give Dakshina to Gurudev. But what donation I have to give? Shall I give? Gurudev just said he wanted the lowest thing. Whatever I have no use for you, whatever has no use for you, this you bring. So the devotee was thinking. Whole night passed and he was thinking. Then, time of Brahma Muhurta, he woke up. He went to the toilet. What should I give to Gurudev? Gurudev told, bring the lowest, the most inferior thing, and something which has no use for me. So he was whole night thinking, what is this? What is this? And something which has no use for me. Then he went to toilet, to number 2. So he thought, oh, this has no use. What? The stool. Do you think the stool has some use? Faz. And also is the topmost inferior thing. No, the lowest thing is the stool. And then the stool said, the stool started to speak to him. You think you're so clever. You're saying that I am the most inferior thing. You are pandit, now you don't know. Look, what was I yesterday? What I was yesterday? Lardo, kachori, pakoda that you ate. Then you ate me. Then I was in your stomach, in your intestine. How much time I had your association? Only for 3 hours association. And see, after 3 hours associating with your stomach, look what happened to me. I got this very bad destination. I became so bad smell. Just because I got association with your body. Look what happened to me. You know, the stool is so terrible, bad smell. First I was the malpur, rabri, kachori, delicious foods, you know. But just for 2 hours, 3 hours, I was in your belly. Then because of your association. So you have to have some gain. What actually the worst thing? From which association I had, and this happened to me. You have to understand who made this happen to me. For example, you have 50 kilos of potato, and you put one rotten potato inside. All the other potatoes will also be rotten and destroyed, like finished. So in the same way, by association of your belly, this happened to me. So who has fault? You. Who has the fault? You. What is the most inferior? Who is the lowest? Who? Our body. The body. The body. What is the use of our body? No use. What is the last result of our body? If you're burned, you'll become ashes. And if you're buried after your death, if you're buried, small insects will eat all your body. And then you'll become stool of insects. This is the destination of your body. So what is the meaning? Lowest thing is, most inferior thing is our body. So the devotee understood. This man lawyer understood. Okay, what is the lowest thing I had? What is it? My own body. I have to surrender my own body to Gurudev. And then he came to Gurudev and after taking Diksha mantra, he said, Gurudev, I'm surrendering to you. So in the same way, Mahaprabhu said, I'm offering my body to you. Mahaprabhu said, actually, this is Guru Dakshina. Prabhupada said we should be like Vikrita Pasha. Vikrita Pasha. So we should be like Vikrita Pasha. Vikrita Pasha means a sold out animal. This is really surrender and Dakshina to Guru. Dakshina, the donation to Guru. Just like if you surrender your body to Guru, this is actual Dakshina you have to give to Guru. Just like if you have like some cow and then you sell your cow to another person. And cow doesn't belong to you anymore, belongs to the other person. So in the same way, in time of the Diksha, you have to surrender everything to the lotus feet of Guru. So Mahaprabhu says, Mahaprabhu said to Ishvara Puripada, Prabhu, I came to Gaya to do the Pindadan. If somebody makes the Pindadan in Gaya, the person becomes liberated. But only having the darshan of the great sense like you. All 14 generations of the family of the person are automatically they become liberated. If the person is Kanishta Dikari, how many generations are liberated? 7. If the person is Madhyama Dikari, 14. And if the devotee who is Uttama Dikari, 21 generations of the family of the devotee become liberated. So when you do the Swaha, do you know what is Swaha? Just like in the Jaga we do Swaha. Swaha means what? Swaha means your own soul. And Aha, your offering. Just like you take the wood and you put in the ghee, no? In the wood. And then you put this wood with ghee and you throw in the fire. And you say Swaha. And then you cannot take this wood back after. It's already inside the fire. What is the meaning? When the disciple surrenders to the Guru Dev, he cannot take it back. Where will you go? No, you're giving to Guru Dev. No, you gave to Guru Dev. No. Bhaktivedanta Gurudev also explains. When you surrender to the feet of Gurudev, Swayam Bhagavan, so Krishna comes to the heart of the devotee, and Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan cleans all the hearts of the devotee from all the dirty things and sits on the heart. Sits on the heart. Bhagavan sits in the heart. Because if you listen Bhagavad Katha, your heart becomes pure and purified. So yesterday we were discussing this sloka. When the devotee surrenders himself to the feet of Bhagavan. With so much humility, the devotee starts crying and prays to Lord. Just like Brahmaji himself, he prays in this sloka, Tatenu Kampam. This sloka is in 10th canto, 14th chapter, sloka number 8. Do you memorize the sloka? Did you memorize it? Shyam Prabhu, Anadi Prabhu? We have to memorize this sloka. Who did? Everybody should memorize this sloka. You also know this. This sloka is so beautiful. Everyone should memorize this sloka. Everyone. In everyone's life, happiness and distress will come. There is no one in this world who doesn't go through these moments of happiness and unhappiness. But you should understand that the happiness and suffering is actually mercy of Lord to you. Ikshamanu. So Brahmaji is saying, Ikshamanu mana? Ikshamanu? The unhappiness come. It's mercy of Lord. Because I'm so proud. I cannot give respect to others and also not honor to others. That's why you, oh Lord, you give me diseases and sufferings and distress, and just so that my humility will come. Tulsidas says, if we get a little bit some what? Like if we get some supposition, if we get some position, then we become like completely like with ego and proud, you know. So this ahankar, this ego is the cause of our fall down. That's why we pray to Lord Prabhu. Actually, the suffering I experience in this world and the stress is actually our mercy. Actually, because in the previous lives I did some bad thing, and the fruit of this my karma is fructifying and come to me. Oh Bhagavan, please be merciful. Be merciful that I can use my body, mind and words in your service. And serving like that, serving like this, that I can become qualified to attain your lotus feet. That I can become qualified to attain this liberation of really attaining your lotus feet. What happened? When Mahaprabhu gave the darshan to Sarvabhaumacharya, Sadbhuj Darshan means the six-armed form Mahaprabhu showed to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Bauma Bhattacharya. Then Sarvabhauma did prayers to Mahaprabhu. Then this exact shloka of the Bhagavatam, this shloka says Mukti Pade. But when Sarvabhauma recited this shloka, he was saying Bhakti Pade Sadaiva Bhakti. Instead of Mukti, he said Bhakti. Instead of Mukti, he said Bhakti. Sri Bhattacharya said, I don't even want to listen the name of Mukti. That's why I replaced the shloka. The monists, they are doing so much renunciation to get this such inferior thing, which is Mukti. You see, the guru of all these Advaitavadis, monists, was Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Sarvabhauma was saying, Prabhu, I don't even want to listen the name of Mukti. I don't want to listen to Mukti. That's why I replaced with Bhakti in the shloka. He replaced the name Mukti with Bhakti. The shloka of the Bhagavatam, no? But Mahaprabhu told Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Vyasadeva wrote, you should maintain, keep, because it's right, because understand the mood exactly here in this shloka. Mukti in this context doesn't mean to be one with Brahma, one with God. In this context, Mukti here doesn't mean to be one with Brahma. It means another thing. Mahaprabhu gave this another explanation of Mukti. Mukti Janatarupan means you give up everything. Give up everything, then you surrender to the feet of Guru and Bhagavan. And slowly, the sadhaka realizes his spiritual form. And after realizing his spiritual form, he serves his Istadeva, the worshipful deity. This is Mukti. So many kinds of meanings of Mukti. To attain Vishnu is Mukti. To stop suffering in this world is also Mukti. He's saying about other meanings of Mukti, no? Be free from the sufferings of this world, one kind of Mukti. Somebody, but for example, somebody with coronavirus. If the person is free from the disease, Mukti, like liberated from the disease, is also one kind of Mukti. Vishnu Angra means if you attain the feet of Bhagavan, is also another meaning of Mukti. Attain the feet of Bhagavan. But Mahaprabhu gave even a higher meaning, 2 fingers more, 2 fingers higher. Vishnu, Mukti Janatarupam. Janatarupam. Madana sabe se ele vai botar no comentário provavelmente. So the real meaning of, the topmost meaning of Mukti is after attaining your Siddha Deha. According to your Siddha Deha and your Bhav, you serve Bhagavan. This is the highest Mukti, highest meaning of Mukti. So Mahaprabhu told, whatever Vyasadeva wrote, you should not correct or change. Vyasadeva wrote, should honor that. You should not change the verse. Keep as it is. Mukti Pade Sadayabhak. Mukti Pade. Sa Daya Bhak. So even the mukti herself, like a shelter, takes shelter in the feet of Bhagavan. All the sadhakas, Kormi sadhakas, Geni sadhakas, Yogi sadhakas, all of them they have to take shelter of Bhakti Devi. All the sadhakas. By the mercy of Bhakti, the person can get the fruit of karma. By the mercy of Bhakti Devi, you can get the fruit of jnana. And also by the mercy of Bhakti Devi, you can get the fruit of yoga. So this shows the supremacy of Bhakti. The Gyanis, because of their knowledge of the Shastras, they think they conquer the Maya, but it's not true. When your heart will be pure, through Bhagavad Bhakti only, through Jnana Karma and other things, your heart cannot be completely pure. To really purify your hearts in a very easy way is if you take shelter of Bhakti. So this is the meaning of this shloka, explaining here. Then the sadhaka in the stage of Ashakti, he cries and cries and prays to Lord. Two symptoms in Ashakti. Bhajana meruchi means you have taste in your practice of bhajan, in your worship service, in your service. For example, you feel so much bliss in chanting holy names. And also you have Ashakti, deep attachment for your worshipable deity, Bhajaniya Ashakti. Bhajaniya Ashakti. Bhajaniya Basta, it's the worshipable deity. You have so much attachment to your Bhajaniya, means who you're worshipping. So just like if you take the hot sugarcane juice, if you take hot sugarcane juice, the sugarcane juice will burn your tongue because it's hot, but it's so tasty you cannot stop chewing it. You cannot stop chewing the sugarcane because it's very nice. You cannot stop it. Não consegue parar de chupar a cana porque tá muito bom. So like this, the sadhaka. The sadhaka. Mas tá quente, queima sua língua. Falou isso já? Então, so then the sadhaka, first he was in sadhana bhakti, but now the sadhaka starts coming to bhava bhakti, and then prema bhakti. So if you have no prema, you cannot go to spiritual worlds. First sadhana, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. And then the devotee prays to Lord. Devotee prays to Lord. Without prema, nobody can go to spiritual worlds. Who told the shloka? Prahlada told to Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu said, second time Prahlada came back from the school of Guru. Hiranyakashipu asked him, what you learned? Then Prahlada said this, Shravana Kirtana Vishnu Smarana. Adam Tanmani Ditam. So 9 kinds of bhakti explains Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, etc. Shravana Kirtana. But in Tipun Sarpita, you have to surrender to the feet of Lord, and then you can make you have to make these practices. Huh? Oh, so no. So Shravana is bhakti, Shravanaka bhakti. But you can also say Shravana is not bhakti. So what did I say first? Shravana is bhakti, a limb of bhakti. But then again I said Shravana is not bhakti. How is possible? Prahlad Maharaj says, Iti Punsarpita Vishnu. Until the Jiv, Badajiv, conditioned soul, doesn't surrender to the feet of Bhagavan, that the limbs of bhakti she's following is not bhakti. So first you have to surrender yourself to the feet of Guru and Krishna. And then you listen, Shravan, listen Harikatha and all. Then it's bhakti. जो भगवान श्री विष्णु के प्रति आत्मसमर्पण पूर्वक कर्म ज्ञान जोत आदि व्यवधान से रहित होकर तब विषय श्रवण कीर्तन उनके नाम रूप आदि का स्मरण उनके चरणों की सेवा पूजा अर्चन वंदन दास सत्कार निवेदन तब भक्ति होती है। So first the sadhaka must surrender yourself. Swaha. Swa means yourself, your soul. Ha, to offer. Pumsa. Pumsa is not for ladies, it's a male gender. No. Some people might say, no? Pumsa means all the Badajivas. Maybe a man, a woman, everyone. All the names of Bhakti, Shravana, Kirtan. Here shows how to follow the limbs of Bhakti. First you have to surrender yourself. The 9 limbs of Bhakti. How to follow? Have to surrender to the feet of Guru and Bhagavan first. If you haven't surrendered, then you cannot get the fruit of Shravana and listening Harikatha or listening the glories of Lord. Prahlad Maharaj is saying, This is the topmost teaching. Prahlad Maharaj is saying to his father, my father, the topmost teaching I learned is this: how we should surrender to the feet of Guru Bhagavan. Swaha. So Shravana Kirtan is limb of which bhakti? Sadhana bhakti. So when you surrender to the feet of Guru and listen Harikatha and etc. Which bhakti is it? Sadhana bhakti. So three bhaktis: sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. So to which bhakti? Three of them belongs to the, what is? With, if you surrender and listen Harikatha, the fruit is that you can get even the prema bhakti you can get. So I talk like this, like one sentence. Listen Harikatha and get prem, but actually you have to be patient because actually it takes many lives, many times, too much time, listen too much Harikatha, a lot of Harikatha. Just like if you wait the time, the tree will give the fruit. The tree will give fruit when time comes. So in the same way, you have to wait the time. And now I listen Harikatha, now I'll get the fruit. No, it's not like that. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying this. Tateno Kampam. The karma which I did is coming back to me. And also I see it's your grace, your mercy that the sufferings and distress are coming in my life. That's what Prahlad Maharaj said. First you must surrender to Vishnu. So Vishnu. Just listening Vishnu, Hiranyakashipu was so angry. You are taking the name of my enemy. Prahlada was in the lap of Hiranyakashipu, in the shoulder of Hiranyakashipu, in the lap, before. But when Prahlada said Vishnu, listen to the name of Vishnu, Hiranyakashipu was so angry and took Prahlada out of his lap and put him down. Idiot, go. You're taking the name of my enemy. Why are you taking the name of my enemy? So Hiranyakashipu took Prahlada and put him down, like from his lap, like throwing. So, and then Hiranyakashipu asked, you talk about Vishnu all the time. What is Vishnu? Then Prahlada said, when the heart is pure from lust and anger, then the person is eligible to see God. Just like the wealth of the father is naturally inheritance for the child, for the son. Like your son, he had left wealth and he made a will and put your name. Even if your father didn't make a will, testamento, still the inheritance is for the son, always, generally. So the son is naturally also inheritance and responsible for this wealth. So in the same way, Sadhaka prays to Lord. Guru what? Guru what? Hey Prabhu. Please make me the servants of your lotus feet. And then slowly, the sadhaka here realizes his spiritual form. Mas agora eu vou tirar esse, vou ter que falar perto daqui. Vou botar pra carregar. So this looks so beautiful. Gopis are glorifying Krishna. 10th canto, 29th chapter, sloka, what's sloka? 39 sloka? 39. 10. Chapter? 29. So 10, 29, 39. This sloka, very beautiful. You stole our mind, O our beloved. Krishna says, Gopis, how is my face? Gopis explain. Your lotus face is ornamented, decorated with gopi dots. Gopi dots. Gopi dots. With the sandalwood paste, they make this like white spots, like gopi dots. The gopi dots. Not so many kinds of arts. What? In his face? Show us your beautiful lotus face. Show us your beautiful lotus face, and make us your servant. And your earrings, in your earrings. आप क्या करें जमीन की बलिदान प्रदान करें वो मोटे छोटे है ना मोटे छोटे होने से क्या होता है विशाल होता है हाथ में अपने बल रहता है इसमें साधारण व्यक्ति ठीक हो So gopis are saying just like this. And look, he also gives us the darshan of your beautiful chests and attracts us. How is your chest? Is ornamented by Lakshmi Devi's presence. Lakshmi Devi is in your lotus chest. How to recognize God? He has on his chest the mark of the feet of Brigu, and also there's also a golden line on the chest of Vishnu. So the two marks to how to recognize Vishnu. He has a golden hair, which is Lakshmi Devi, and also another the mark of the feet of Brigu. Romavali? Briguchina is a Romavali? Briguchina? Romavali, Tirup? Just the mark of the feet. Yeah. So Prabhu, please make me your servant. Tomorrow we'll tell the meaning of this shloka more. This shloka is very beautiful. Understand? How Krishna what in the what? Like Krishna traps gopis in his nets, just like the hunter puts a net for catching the animals. The hunter puts a net for catching the animals. Rede para caçar. So in the same way, the lotus face of Krishna is just like a net, and his earrings is like the weight, because some hunter puts a net to hunter. A hunter puts a net to hunt. He puts some weight to fix the net. So the earrings of Krishna is like the weight to fix the net. Just look at this. Aham Hareta. This is a shloka from Vritasura. Vritasura spoke 4 shlokas mainly. This shloka. With body, mind, and words to serve you. Did you memorize the shloka? Did you memorize the shloka? Which shloka you memorized? Memorize Tatenu Kampam. Are you committing memory slokas? Do you know Tatenu Kampam? Sabe esse verso? Tá aprendendo verso? Já ouvindo, you should learn, memorize this sloka. Você tem que aprender o verso Tate no Kampam. Não, Tate no Kampam. Tate no Kampam, you have to learn. Não, esse também, esse foi o Gurudev falou, mas o Gurudev está mandando você aprender o Tate no Kampam. Bhajana-rahasya, very beautiful. The kinds of shlokas are here. Bhajana-rahasya, this book is amazing. Rahasya. The sadhakas and the siddhas both can relish this book, Bhajana-rahasya. If you read Bhajana-rahasya, no need to read the other book. But to read Bhajana-rahasya, you need another book with you, Madhura Kadambini. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he manifested these two books together, Bhajana-rahasya and Madhura Kadambini. And one more book, Shikshastakam. So in one book, actually, you are reading three, or have to three books. In one book, three. Shikshastakam, Madhura Kadambini, and Bhajana-rahasya. And the shlokas of Bhajana-rahasya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur took from Puranas and other books and showed here in Bhajana-rahasya. About Tattva and also Madhurya, sweetness, both. Tattva means philosophy. And at the same time, also some shlokas of Bhagavatam full of rasa also here in Bhajana-rahasya. In the Bhajana-rahasya, many shlokas full of sweetness. Do you know the shloka Shravana Kirtan? Speak it nicely. Kirtanam Vishasmaranam Padasevanam Achalam Vandanam Dasyam Samakyam Atmani Vedanam Ete Punsarpita Vishnu Bhaktishchetana Valakshana Krita Bhagavate Adam Tamane Aditam Uttamam. You cannot get the fruit only by listening. Before listening, you have to surrender yourself. Iti Punsar Pita Vishnu. Punsar Pita means Punsa. Punsa doesn't mean only men, but Padajiv. Punsa refers to all conditioned souls, because the conditioned soul has the Purusha Bhiman. He thinks the enjoyer. Bhakta Bhiman. Bhakta Jivas, they think they are enjoyers. They think they are enjoyers. That's why the word Pumsam also means Badajivas generally. Man, woman, everyone Badajiva. So the topmost learning I had, Prahlada Maharaj says, Shravana Kirtan. But after that, Hiranyakashipu was angry. Hiranyakashipu said, "You're taking the name of my enemy, the person who killed my brother." Vishnu said, "You're taking the name of the one who killed my brother." Then Hiranyakashipu told to Chandayamarka, "Don't teach anything about Vishnu." Chanda and Yamarka, they were two sons of Shukracharya. Amarka. Who are the two sons of Shukracharya? Two sons of Shukracharya, Chanda and Amarka. Chanda means ox. Ox. Amarka means the monkey. Amarka means monkey. Monkey. So the two disciples of Shukracharya. Two disciples of Shukracharya. And sons of, sorry, two sons. Two sons of Shukracharya. And also disciples, same, no? Like a follower. So Shukracharya was not there, so under guidance of Shukracharya, the Shanda and Amarka were taking care of the Gurukula. Shanda and Amarka also didn't know how Prahlada knew about Vishnu. Arato Satova to Vidyate Punascharvita Sarvana Katina Vishnu You should memorize also these two shlokas. If you're blind, how can you lead another blind person? If you don't know about Vishnu, how can you instruct someone if it... So you have to memorize these two shlokas also. The other day I said another shloka. Did you memorize that other one? Mathura Krishna. Mathura Krishna. And another shloka? Nate vidu Swarta Gatim He Vishnu. If you yourself, you are bound in Maya, how can you free, deliver other persons? So how this Sunday Marka can give him this kind of knowledge? Prahlada is saying, Shanda and Amarka teach me about Vishnu. Shanda and Amarka teach me about Vishnu. Memorize shlokas. How many shlokas you memorize? In one day? Ek din? Excellent. For one day, memorize? No, 21 days. 21 days, 21 slokas. Okay. For 21 days, you're in Mathura, lockdown, no? Of India, at least learn 21 slokas. Learn 21 slokas in 21 days. So these slokas of Bhajana-rahasya which I'm studying. Memorize the shlokas. If you don't memorize shlokas, you don't get any result in listening Harikatha. And if you memorize, you will feel bliss. Okay. Gurudev again and again used to read Bhajana-rahasya. First time he was reading general meaning, then special meaning. Then you speak a special meaning. Then also you speak the confidential meanings many times. Because if you memorize the shloka, when you listen, it becomes easy to understand what is being said. But if you don't know the shloka and I'm speaking, then Hriday, yeah? Like maybe even listen the nice meaning of the shloka, but they will not come in your heart really if you